What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Board Games Are For Everybody, where today we're going to be taking a look at, oh geez, this is heavy, Final Girl Series 2, the box, just the box. So it's not really a big box, it's not a complete set. I can only imagine how big the box will be if they make a complete set for this. This is only Series 2. Final Girl is a survival horror game based on the final girl in a movie series taking on the baddie, all that stuff. I think we did an unboxing for the first series, although I didn't get the box for the first series. We got all that stuff individually, so this is the first time we open up a box. So that's pretty cool. But we're just going to hop right into this. There's a lot to go through, so I'm not going to sit here and ramble on about things that other people probably know more about than I do. So we're just going to go through it. Final Girl Series 2 solo game of survival horror by AJ Porfirio and Evan Derrick. Additional design by Mike Martins and Julie Ahern. With art from Tyler Johnson, Roland McDonald, Vladislava Ladkova. I'm sorry, that was probably a butchering of that name. And Heather Vaughn. We've got an important notice over here. This special Series 2 booster box includes the box of props. It does not contain the Final Girl core box, pictured here, which is needed to play the game. And that's perfect because we have the core box already from our Series 1 stuff. So we do have the box of props to go through. That'll be cool. I don't think we have the box of props for the first series. Best solo game winner, 15th Annual Gaming Awards from the Dice Tower. Kickstarter's most funded solo game of all time. Golden Meeple 2021. Golden Geek 2021 as well. Best solo game 2021. They are using scores from 2 years ago. That says nothing about the quality of this box. But I guess it's just off the name. That's pretty much it for our front box here. On the side, we have our, some of anyway, our scenarios. I assume are the ones on this side here. We've got Evomorph, which, very alien inspired, obviously. We have Organism, which I'm going to take a guess and say is probably based on The Thing. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Intruders, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe once we see the box. Big Bad Wolf, I would take a guess and say the Wolfman, something like that. Ratchet Lady and Terror from the Grave, also going to have to take a look at, and maybe we will be able to see. We have USS Conrad, Station 2891. This must be the locations for the scenarios. Wingard Cottage, Storybook Woods, and the Wolf Asylum. We've got a nice photo of the wolf on this side here. We've just got Final Girl Series 2 on this side. And then we have our one of our heroines on this side here. On the back, oh geez. Oof, okay, that's not gonna work. We're just gonna keep it flat. Final Girl Series 2. Even more horror awaits. This massive box includes the Series 2 collection of feature film boxes for the critically acclaimed solo game, Final Girl. Mix and match killers and locations, and with various events, items, and terror cards, no two game will ever be the same. Choose your favorite Final Girl and instantly become the star of your own horror movie. Once again, we have all of the awards here from 2 years ago. Poor representation. I want some awards for this specific Series 2 box. Someone link me those awards. Thank you. Optional Series 2 items available separately. The following items will fit inside your storage box but are not included. They may be purchased separately from your retailer or through our website at vanridergames.com. Vignette film, Terror from the Grave, which is the bottom one here. So I guess we don't have the vignette, even though it's on the box. It's a bit of a shame, but oh well. The vignettes are usually pretty cheap. We do have the vignette for Series 1. We don't have it for this one. The Series 2 miniatures, both the vehicle pack and the miniature pack, we do not have. I need to pick up the miniatures. At least the miniatures. I forgot to get the miniatures when I picked this up. I totally forgot. So I do have to go back and pick up those miniatures at least. Terror from the Grave, Zombies Miniatures Pack. So I guess the vignette has its own miniature pack as well. Box of props. If this box came with a core box, which it did not, so we actually do have the box of props in here. Also, the Series 2 Gruesome Death books coming soon, so we can't buy those. They're not out yet. Included in this box includes many products in the Final Girl line, each of which comes with its own set of components. Only the products themselves are listed below. Their specific individual components are not listed. I don't know why that was so hard to read. Box of props or Final Girl core set box. We have the box of props in this box. Feature film Into the Void. Feature film Panic at Station 2891. Feature film Once Upon a Full Moon. Definitely the Wolfman. Feature film A Knock at the Door. Feature film Madness in the Dark. Series 2 Cast and Crew box, not pictured. Series 2 Bonus Features box, not pictured. And the Series 2 Game Mat set. Optional miniatures does not include miniatures. Ask your retailer for Series 2 Miniatures Pack add-on or visit thevanridergames.com to learn more. Yeah, we don't have the miniatures, which it said over here, which we read already, so eventually we'll get the miniatures. Note, contents listed above may vary or not be included if this box was received as part of our Kickstarter campaign fulfillment. It was not. So, let's see. Oh, geez. What we got. We're gonna try and open this up here if I can find there's a hole over here. Can I get in on this side here? If I can find a way to open this. We all know how bad I am at opening things. I just have no I have no nails, so it's hard for me to... Oh, that worked pretty well. It's hard for me to open packages by just ripping the plastic. I need a hole or something would be nice. Oh, there's just so much. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a sheet on the front. Hopefully that's... I'm sure I can throw that in the box, but hopefully the front of the box looks okay. Put that over there for now. Okay, let's see what we got. We have our sheet. Do we have a cool? It's the same. That's pretty sick. It's pretty great. I wouldn't mind if it still said Final Girl in the middle, like it does on the thing here. You can get rid of like all this stuff, and like the stuff down here, but it would have been nice if it still said Final Girl in the middle. I think that would have helped bring the front of the box together. Okay, let's open this up. Apparently it is not heavy enough to... Oh no, it's going. It's just pretty sealed, I guess. I was going to say it's not heavy enough to, to drop the box, but it's just a really tight fit, I guess. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, we have another VHS box. This looks really nice. I love how this is set up. I'm a bit disappointed that I don't have the one for the first box now for Series 1. Okay, how do I get this out of here so I can get stuff? Which one do I want to open up and look at? Well, I guess I'm going to be taking a look at all of them, but I don't think I'm going to be opening everything. I just need to get one of these out, and it'll make getting everything out easier. So we have our Final Girl box of props. She's quite disappointed, isn't she? Open the box and see what's inside. As you already know, Final Girl produces incredibly cinematic moments. Games, as with movies, are sometimes only as good as the quality of their production. In movies, detailed sets and realistic props are very important, and the difference in bigger budget productions is clear. The box of props introduces a plethora of deluxe components and goodies to enhance your Final Girl experience and take your production budget to the next level. Deluxe markers, new Final Girl cards, new signature action cards, 7 custom dice, and more await you inside. Well, that's cool. That's pretty nice. Important, this is an accessory product. You must have both a Final Girl core box and at least one feature film box to play. Included in this box, one horror track miniature, one deluxe bloodlust marker, one deluxe time marker, one desperation die, I guess. One book of desperate deaths. There's 2 lines. I was like, one book of desperate. One book of desperate deaths. 6 ultimate dice, 1 ultimate dice card, 4 Final Girl cards, 10 signature action cards, 12 deluxe final health tokens, and 1 rulebook. Gotta have that rulebook. So that's our box of props. We'll probably open that up and take a look at that. I want to take a look at the mat first. Just like Series 1, oh, that was a lot harder to get out than I thought it was going to be. I love that this looks like a VCR. I'm a big fan of VHS tapes. I am very glad this looks like a VCR. Again, the first one was really cool too, with the white, silvery kind of VCR. And we still have hi-fi stereo. Can't go wrong with that. I don't know if you can really see it. It's pretty, actually it might be a little easier once we get the plastic off here. It's Slash Vision, a Slash Vision branded VCR. We're going to have some plastic ripping ASMR going on here. Okay, hopefully that was enjoyable. It's pretty dark, but Slash Vision branded, hi-fi stereo, VCR, pretty great. Oh, we got on the back here. Series 2 game mat sets includes 2 28 by 12 inch deluxe neoprene game mats to enhance your Final Girl experience. Let's take a look at those. I'm excited to take a look at those. Plus, it would make a better backdrop for our. It would make a better backdrop for the other things we're going to take a look at here. So we got our first one here. Is this sealed on both sides? It is. Some more plastic ASMR. Okay. So here we have mat number 1. This is for our location board and the killer board and all that stuff. Our feature film cards, our dark powers. So this is for our scenario and the villain that we are going to face. And our second mat is our Final Girl mat. These are nice mats. Now, the first series also came with mats, so we do have mats for Series 1 as well. I'm going to have to go back and take a look at those ones and see which ones I like better. But I do really like these mats. I like the color. I like the aesthetics of it. I love this you're dead victim space here. Pretty great. Pretty great. I really like these mats. Only thing with some of the stuff on here, all these reds really stand out. Not so much this one, but these two here and the Final Girl on the side really stand out. All the stuff over here, all the white text, it's a little washed out. I feel like it could be a little more vibrant, but it still looks good. It still looks good. And probably it's like a film grain kind of effect would be my guess. It looks good. Personally, yeah, it could be a little more vibrant. That's just me, though. Okay, so first one that we've got here, Final Girl Evomorph. Nope, starring the Evomorph. Does it have a... Oh, Into the Void. There we go. Oh, I wonder why it's not on the front. So, we've got Into the Void, starring the Evomorph. All aboard the USS Conrad. It's kill or be killed when you're being hunted in space. The Evomorph will evolve over the course of the game and features a vanishing mechanic where it will disappear only to return when you least expect it, or perhaps, if you plan it right, into a well-laid ambush. The USS Conrad introduces keycards that can be used to access different parts of the ship. Will you kill your foe the old-fashioned way, self-destruct the ship and escape, or perhaps you'll try to airlock the killer into the void? So yeah, this is obviously alien inspired. Included in this box, detachable killer board, detachable location board, 2 Final Girl cards, 24 terror cards, 3 dark power cards, 1 epic dark power card, 3 finale cards, 20 item cards, 10 event cards, 5 setup cards, 2 rule sheets, 17 tokens, 1 evolution card, 10 ambush cards, 3 action cards, 3 maintenance cards, 1 evolution marker. Most of the boxes are probably going to be the same. We're not going to read the contents for all of them. Next up, we have Final Girl Panic at Station 2891. This must be the one that had the husky on the front there. That makes sense. Starring the organism. Can you trust anyone at Station 2891? You won't know who you can trust while playing against the organism. How can you fight what you can't see? Featuring 3 different types of organisms, you'll never know what you're going to face. Station 2891 features new and unique challenges. The only escape is the helicopter. Will you try to save your comrades against all odds, or look out for numero uno and use them to buy yourself time? Yeah, I'd probably sacrifice everyone and get the heck out of there. But that's pretty harsh, though. I mean, in the ideal situation, the more people you can save, the better. But when it comes down to it, you know, I'd get out of there. I'd get out of there. And obviously, this is based on The Thing by John Carpenter. That's a great movie. I haven't watched that movie in a while. Next up, we have Final Girl, A Knock at the Door, The Intruders, starring The Intruders. I know what this is based on, but I don't know the name of it. It would be cool if they had like a Cabin in the Woods inspired one. That would be interesting. Lock the doors at Wingard Cottage. The intruders are here. Face not 1, not 2, but 3 killers. You thought 1 was hard, but you're really going to have to stay on your toes against these murderous menaces. Wingard Cottage offers a new challenge with unique events and a new crafting mechanism that lets you take ordinary items and turn them into epic weapons. Stick with that knife or scrounge up some wood and nails to craft the Obliterator. It will be up to you. Just make the call before it's too late. That's actually really interesting, being able to create different weapons by combining stuff. That's a pretty unique idea. I thought that I was going to do the one based on The Thing or the one based on Alien first, but I may actually take a look at this one because facing off against 3 different characters, first of all, is a really cool idea. But I've also still only played Maple Lane. I need to play the other ones still. Next up, we have Final Girl, Once Upon a Full Moon. I like that she has a red hood, Little Red Riding Hood. I mean, come on. Starring the Big Bad Wolf. Unhappily Ever After in the Storybook... Oh, it is Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, well then. Unhappily Ever After in the Storybook Woods. This isn't the Big Bad Wolf you imagined as a child. It's bigger and badder than ever. Can you slow the wolf down before it becomes fast enough to move anywhere on the board in a single turn? That sounds pretty rough. Featuring hunt and slay modes, the killer will take different actions depending on what mode it is in, making for yet another unique challenge to survive. Storybook Woods features a unique layout with a river running through the land. You'll have to cross rickety bridges. Only you and one victim can safely traverse. Fairy tale events and items may be magical miracle or crippling curse. Will you make it out of the woods alive? Good question. That's pretty cool. Little Red Riding Hood inspired. I was kind of right. You know, the wolf. There we go. The wolf man. It was pretty close. It was pretty close. Next up, we have Final Girl, Madness in the Dark. Actually, I think this is the last one. Right? Cast and crew. And then that other box there. So this is, actually, you know what? Let's put this box of props off to the side here, just so we have everything in the shot. Okay, there we go. So, Madness in the Dark. The Ratchet Lady. I'm going to have to read the back of this. I'm getting like Silent Hill vibes. Like Haunted Asylum, obviously, but just the nurses kind of giving me Silent Hill vibes. Totally giving me Silent Hill vibes. The Ratchet Lady is in a mood. She's performing her own brand of therapy on the victims, turning them into bloodthirsty maniacs. You'll have to decide if you want to try to calm them down or kill them before they can take you out. Well, that sucks. From the outside, Wolf Asylum appears to be a harmless mental institution. Inside lies something very different, however. There's medicine and other drugs that can, shall we say, that was awkward, I don't know why. There are other drugs that can, shall we say, amplify your abilities, but at what cost? When the choice is death or a potential side effect, it really isn't a choice at all. Down the hatch. So yeah, this is kind of giving me Silent Hill vibes, just the artwork. The Asylum in general, kind of giving me an Outlast kind of vibe. That's a horror game, but I mean, if they're based on horror movies, I'm trying to think of Asylum-based horror movies. I don't know if I watched a whole lot. Session 9 was an Asylum-based movie, right? Where they're in cleaning up the asylum. And the one guy goes crazy. But they weren't really doing experiments on people there. So I'm not 100% sure what movie this would be based on. But personally, the artwork is giving me Silent Hill vibes. The Asylum thing giving me Outlast vibes. But that's just from a video game background opposed to a movie background. So that's Madness in the Dark. And then we have the Cast and Crew set. Just Final Girl Cast and Crew Series 2. Nothing on the back for this one. Last but not least, we've got the Final Girl bonus features for Series 2. So we're going to open up a handful of this stuff. I think we're going to open up the bonus features. We'll open up Cast and Crew. We'll open up the box of props. And then we'll open up one of these 5. But the question is, which one do we open? I kind of want to take a look at the Intruders one. But I also want to take a look at the Thing one. Whichever one I open is going to be the one I end up playing first. So I have to really think about this. I think we're going to go with the Thing. It's just, if to me, it's going to be the visually most appealing. I don't know why. I just feel like it's going to be the visually most appealing. So we're going to open up these 3 things here so we can take a look at these. And we will open up the one based on the Thing. Panic at Station 1891. So let's just slot these back into the box here. Okay, let's open some stuff up. We're going to start with the... Oh, and there goes everything off the table. That's okay. We're going to start with the scenario itself. I think it's the best way to go. Oh, that didn't work. Time for some more ASMR, guys. they're struggling to open packaging ASMR, if someone hasn't done that, they should make that. I'm sure someone finds that appealing. Okay, here we go. So we've got our back piece here. Here's our other final girl. So we've got our back card. And like the original ones, I assume these open up on both sides because it gives you the map and the, come on, unmagnetize, there we go. So the organism, that is our enemy. Where is the killer board? Here we go. So on this side, we have our components, and it looks like our rules and stuff, special setup, special rules. We've got our organism cards here, which presumably are tied in with the special rules. We have all of our different well, those aren't our organisms. I guess these are the, oh, they're double-sided. Are they all? Nope, those ones aren't. Well, I mean, they are, but not quite. So these ones have the organisms as well, but they also have, I guess it could be one of the people that you're trying to save, and it could end up being an organism. And then we have our organisms on this side as well. And these ones have all of their stats, it looks like. The amount of health that they have, and their tracks and everything. So we'll just toss these guys here for now. Those up there. And up this side. Oh, for Kate's eyes only. Requires you to actually win before you can look at it. So we've got some special meeples in here, possibly the other victims that are running around outside of just the generic ones. And we have all of our cards. So we have regenerative assimilation, cognitive assimilation, reductive assimilation. Oh, there's our final girl. I'm going to put these at the top here. So our two final girls are Kate and Uki, or Yuki, maybe. I would more expect there to be a Y there, but possibly still Yuki. So those are our powers once we save enough victims. And then our victim sides. I'd probably... Who would I play as? Probably go with Kate, maybe. So those are all those. We've got our killer cards here, our terror cards. We've got minor dark powers. We've got more terror cards. Are we alone? This is all of our terror cards. It's been a while since I played. Well, like I said, I've still only played one scenario. All these sets, and I've still only played one scenario. I really need to get back into it. I don't think I'm going to get these back in. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, we've got test kits. A lot of test kits. 4 test kits. And some safe victims. Also, assimilation. Reveal the mutated organism and apply the bloodlust effect from the bottom of the current bloodlust level. And we got some punch-out tokens. So, on the back side, we've got our map. We've got our components. Special setup, special rules, more rules, so many rules. I don't know why it would be in two separate things. Just put all the rules in one thing, game. Come on. Although I guess one's for the area and one's for the boss. So I guess if you're mixing and matching them, that makes sense. For Yuki's eyes only. Do not open until you've survived a game with Yuki. We didn't even look at station 2891 here. Here's a close-up of that station. Radio room, kitchen, lab, supply closet, the rec room, commander's hut, way out here in the snow, tool shed, definitely way out here in the snow, and then our helipad, which is our exit. Pretty standard subterranean, is that right? Sub-temperature Antarctic base of operations, I would think. We got some more tarot cards here and an action card and a helicopter. So that's just our helicopter. So we got a helicopter, Arctic Airport, Air, Arctic Station 2891. I guess you can only save so many people at a time. The helicopter must travel back and forth throughout the game, perhaps. Oh yeah, there we go. Fly faster. So that's an action card specific to the location, I would guess. And we have some more tarot cards. Will be dead by morning. Everyone's favorite tarot card, will be dead by morning. And a couple more things here. This is mostly just punch outs. We got our helicopter, a weapon. Looks like some sort of dump truck or like a lift of some sort. We have temperature, so there must be freezing. And then a connection. This looks like it's from inside to outside. 1, 3 to 2. Oh, you know what? It looks like this might be in the lab, so it's possible that a door can be opened up in the lab. I guess the lab could explode. That would make sense. Oh, well, we didn't save that one. We've got our setup cards, item card, which is upside down. We have our setup cards, item cards, event cards, pair up, items, Skeetos or keys. That's cute. That's a cute husky. It's pretty cute. Roller skates. We got roller skates in a Arctic base. Flamethrower, obviously. More flamethrowers. Two-way radio. Flare gun. Oh, the Alaskan Malamute. Gotta have that husky. Gotta have two huskies. Crucifix. I guess we can use the power of religion against some of these organisms. Okay, so those are our setups, our items, and our events. Let's get this stuff back into the box here. That was on the other side. These were on the other side. This went in the bottom. So it looks like that's everything that comes in the box for Station 2891. Again, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble saying things. So those go there. I was trying to remember what it was called. Panic at Station 2891. Now, I've always been really bad at getting these things to go back together properly. See, like now it doesn't. It definitely magneted on the other side, but now it's not magneting. Ah, there we go. I made it work. Okay. And we'll get this stuff back into this side. Put these in first. Kate's letter goes at the bottom there. It goes there. These go here. This goes on top. And then our cards go in there. Oh, I didn't put my rules back in. So this is the monster side, so those can go in there. And then we'll just throw our board side onto the other side. Okay, so that's everything that's in Panic at Station 2891. So let's hop over to, I think the prop box is what we're going to start with. Maybe we should start with the cast and crew. We'll start with the prop box. Who cares about the cast and crew when you got props? Everyone knows the best part of the movie is props. There we go. That wasn't too bad. There's a bit of a space under this one, so there's some air in there. Made it easier to open. Okay. Oh, right. I want to keep this with this if possible. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. Let's see if I can slide it in here. I don't really want to throw this stuff out, so... But obviously I can't get it to stay on the back anymore. So let's get that back in there. Okay, let's see what we got in our box of props. Oh, this one just opens one way. Well, fine. I see how it is. The box of props rulebook. Oh, and the book of desperate deaths. The box of prop rulebook. So I guess all this stuff has separate rules. Oh, it's just telling you what stuff gets. I love that bloodlust marker. That's great. Oh, promo cards. Promo Final Girls. Interesting. We'll take a look at those. New components, the Desperation Dice. Special black die can and should be used only in the most desperate of circumstances. Features 5 sides that have a success symbol and 1 side that has a circumstance. Oh, and 1 side that, I'm just mixing up my lines, 1 side that has a cross on it. Once per game, you may choose to replace one of your dice with this one for a single roll. Roll it with your other red dice. So you can use it once per game in order to try and increase your chances, which would be great because last time we played, our dice rolls were terrible. And we played the game wrong. I guess that doesn't help either, but our dice rolls were pretty bad during that game, so I don't know if it even would have mattered. The Book of Desperate Deaths, which is right there. Did you just lose the game to an all or nothing attempt with the desperation die? Consult the Book of Desperate Deaths and find the action card that you were trying to use when it happened. There you will find a paragraph detail of how you died. Really? That sucks. That's funny though. That's great. I think that's really good. In your desperation, you still failed. You still failed. Signature action cards. These are new, unique action cards that are meant to be a signature move of sorts, a special tool in the belt of your final girl she can make use of. Before starting the game, choose or select at random 1 signature action card to use for the game. Place it in the action card tableau as an additional card available for purchase. This card functions like any other action card would. Cycle back into the tableau after use. Yeah. The Ultimate Dice. The Ultimate Dice are 6 different custom dice that are an option for you when you unlock your Final Girl's ultimate ability. There is also an Ultimate Dice card that shows you which dice are eligible for you to take. And then how to earn them and stuff. So that's extra bonuses, I suppose. That's pretty cool. Ultimate Dice and their effects. Health dice. Recover an additional health, that makes sense. Gain indicated time, that makes sense. Movement die for extra movement. Horror die. Use focus distraction. Reduce horror an additional amount based on icons rolled. That's pretty nice. Especially if your horror is really high, that could be beneficial. Damage die. You may add the additional damage to for each icon. Additional damage would be good too. So all of these could be useful, man. Definitely health. If you run low on health a lot, getting health back could be good. Being able to move, great. Being able to reduce the horror, great. Being able to deal more damage, great. It's all good. It's all good. This is all good dice. So I don't want to spoil this book of desperate deaths for myself. So I think we're going to hold off on even going through the book of desperate deaths at all, because I want this to be I want it to be a surprise for me when I play the game. So we got all of our dice here. These are really chunky dice. They're big. We've got our health dice. Pretty nice. I like how the hearts are indented. It makes it look really nice. We have our movement dice here. Got our extra damage dice. Our horror track dice. Got that classic Jason mask on there. Our time dice. I don't remember what this one was. Something about searching things. Search dice. And we have our super die there that we can use once per turn. I already forgot what it's called. We've got some tokens here. So these are our deluxe final hit tokens. So we've got, I can't remember if it's black or white. That's for the enemy, or if they're both for both, honestly. I don't remember. Okay. There's all the plus ones. We have the plus 2 here. More plus ones. I believe white is for the enemy. White might be for us. It might make more sense that white's for us. I don't remember. Someday I'll have to reread the rules. Oh, geez, man. I'll have to reread the rules. I don't know why I'm getting so tongue-tied right now. I'll have to reread the rules in order to remember how to do all this. Oh, I think this is our first silica pack. Silica pack number 1, guys. We have our little 3D time marker here, which is now on the floor. Just a typical day. There we go. Typical day in making a video, dropping everything on the floor. That's nothing new. Little hourglass time marker here. We have the hockey mask on a machete, or just a sword, but I'm pretty sure it's a machete. And we have our bloodlust marker, which is great. I love it. The little blood splatter. It's pretty great. So that's those. And then we also have all of our cards in here, including the Final Girls, which we will take a look at because I want to take a look at those. We didn't save that one either. Just gonna get all this stuff back into their bags here. Desperation dice. That's what it was called. That's bad. Where'd that go? Can I reach that? Oh, I pushed it farther. There we go. I got it. And I just kicked it away again. Good job, me. Oh, there we go. Okay. We got it. We got it. Okay. It's moving things all over the place. Sheesh, man. Okay. Try this again. Just everything in the way here. So we have those signature actions. Oh, more signature. Oh, are these all signature actions? All signature actions. Bunch of signature actions. Dodge, protect, ambush, double up, throw, intimidate, meditate, scavenge, discipline, and parkour. We've also got that dice thing here. So it depends on what tier you're at as to which dice you can pick, it looks like. And then we have our additional final girls. We have Agnes. Gain 2 ultimate dice of your choice. Pretty good. We have Constance. Her picture's a little dark. It's like she's standing beside a fire. It's kind of hard to see. There's like a fire glow there. Actually, you can kind of see it better in the camera than I can see it here. That's interesting. You may use any weapon in your hand from range 0 to 2. It's not bad. Julia. She only needs to save 1 victim to flip her card over. That's a lot of stuff. You may kill a victim in your space to choose one of the following. Recover all health, inflict damage on an enemy and recover health, immediately move 2 spaces, ignoring any movement penalties, then flip this card back over. That's why. You have to flip the card back over. And we have Layla. Choose a signature action card from out of play and take it into your hand. For each additional victim saved, recover a heart. Did everyone have that? Nope, everyone's different. Agnes was for each additional victim saved, receive time. Same with Constance. For each additional victim saved, receive time. And then Julia has nothing because you have to flip the card back over. So those are our additional final girls. That's everything that was in the prop box there. Okay, prop box back in. We are now going to move on to, we'll do the cast and crew first. I think we'll do the cast and crew first. Trying not to like rip the box apart. There we go. Trying to use that air in there to get some leverage on the plastic, but you pull too hard, you're gonna bend the box and stuff. It's definitely something I've done before. Trying to open cards mostly. You bend cards, you scratch cards up. So we have our cast and crew box. Nothing on the box, on the back for this one. Oh, well, look at that. It's space for all of the stuff that we do not have. So once we get our miniatures, we can put them in here. That's nice. So yeah, this is just for Series 2. So, oh, we'll have to... So all of our Final Girl cards can go in the back. Secret weapons over here, looks like. And secret envelope cards. And then we have our zombie miniatures, which we don't have. And then Terror from the Grave goes over here. We will probably get Terror from the Grave. Which means I guess we'll end up getting the zombie miniatures. We'll see. But we are definitely getting the miniatures, so they'll go up there. So there's cast and crew. That's it. That's it. That's all. Last but not least, we're going to open up our bonus features box. If I can find a good... This one's a bit... there's no real good place poking out for me to grab here. Back to... Oh, apparently I did get somewhere because there was a hole in the top. Okay, let's see what we got in our bonus features. Was there a back for this one? There was not. Store the following in this box. Series 2, Lore and Scenario Book. We don't have that. Series 2, Gruesome Death Book. We don't have that. Series 2, Feature Film Rulebook. We do have that, because it's right here. So those other two we don't have. But we do have our feature film rulebook. Sheesh. That is a big old box of things, eh? USS Conrad special. Oh, is this literally all the different things just in one book? Oh, it is. Look at that. That's super useful. That's super. I really like that. Rulebook for all the films in one book. That's pretty cool. But at the same time, you have all of this in the individual boxes. So was it really worth it? I don't know, but we have it. And we got a few things here. What are these? Epic Finale, one more bite. Epic Finale, Impenetrable Armor. Oh, I guess these are just additional finales for our bosses. It looks like there's one for each of them. Epic Finale, Enter the Madhouse. So that's the Asylum. This is Station 2891. This is Wingard Cottage. This is the USS Conrad. And then we have the Storybook Woods here. So I don't know if these are additional ones or if these are the ones that we put in. Don't know why they would be in a separate box if we have to put them in, but we might have to put them in. But it looks like that's everything from the Final Girl Series 2 box. Well, that we looked at anyway. Maybe we'll do an unboxing for the other ones at some point too, but outside of the different mechanics for each individual one, they're going to pretty much be the same as the one that we opened up, the Station 2891, just with different theme and stuff. So I think we gave a pretty good showing of the stuff. Maybe we'll do another video doing an unboxing for the other 4 sets. Maybe we won't. We'll see. But that's everything in this long drawn out video where things went wrong. That's okay. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you've played Final Girl, either Series 1 or if you've already played the Series 2 stuff, let me know what you think about it down below. I am interested to see what people's opinions are on this series that is not rated from 2021. If you guys are over on Instagram, follow us at the Board Games Are For Everybody Instagram page. We just talk about games, post photos of games that we're playing, as well as pickups. Come hang out, have a good time. If you are over on Board Game Arena, which is a new thing for me anyway, you can send us a friend invite. On there, we're just games are for everybody. Putting in board games are for everybody was too long for the naming convention, apparently. So we weren't able to use that, and we could use the abbreviation of BGAFE because you can't have BGA in your username. So we weren't able to do that. But yeah, if you guys are over on Board Game Arena, send us a friend request at Games Are For Everybody, where we can play some games. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I will see you all next time. Something I'm realizing right now is that my sinuses have been blocked up, so I'm probably super nasally throughout this entire video. I apologize for that. But that's it. The video's done, so you don't have to deal with it anymore. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I will see you all next time. Until then, just remember the board games are for everybody. Until next time, peace.